This video is going to show you how to quickly add a gradient type color to text using the free image creator and editor called GIMP. Now you can download GIMP for your particular operating system at gimp.org, and the installation is very straightforward. Once you have GIMP installed, go ahead and open up the program and create your image canvas. And to create your image canvas, you come on up here to File, go to New, and choose the size of your image area. And I suggest you make it bigger than what you think you're going to need, because you can always crop your finished product from that canvas area so that you only have what you want. Hopefully that made sense. And you can go here under Advanced Options and choose your resolution. If you're looking for print type quality, then you might want to go as high as maybe 300. Otherwise, for web-based products, 72 is plenty. And this fill width is referring to the foreground or the background color. And by default, you got black and white. Black for the foreground, white for the background. And when it says here fill with background color, that's what we're talking about here. You can adjust that to fill it with foreground color, white, or transparency. So you've got a lot of options to work with here. And if this is something you're going to be using over and over again, this particular size and style, go ahead and give it a name. That way you can quickly pull up that particular template for every single instance you're going to be using this particular setup for. But this all works fine for me. Click on OK. Now let's go ahead and add some text. Go over here to the text tool, and you can either make these adjustments on the image itself, or I find it a lot easier just to go ahead and make the adjustments right here. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with the text being black because we're going to add a gradient color to it anyway. But I do want to make it bold. Choose the font style here. This particular font is fine, but I want it to be bold. And I want the size to be a little bit bigger. Okay, a lot bigger. And then come on up here and click in your canvas area and drag to the size of the text area you're going to be working with. And you can always make this larger too if you find you need more space. And to add the gradient, you're going to be using your blend tool. So go ahead and select this. And this uses the foreground and background colors for the blend. And right now, and you see here that FG to BG, you can adjust that too right here by clicking on this arrow. But what I want is a little more color than the black and white. So let's go with the foreground, let's say blue, and the background, how about that? Nothing I would normally use, but for the sake of this demonstration, I think that'll work. Now, before you actually apply this, you want to come up here and in the Layers dialog, you want to make sure that the text is selected and lock alpha channel. Because if you don't, then this is how you apply the blend. That's what's going to happen. So let's undo that, and I can do the Control letter Z to undo that, or you come up here to the undo history if you have this in your dialog box, and then just come on up here prior to whenever you made your mistake. So let's go ahead and lock the alpha channel and try this again. Now if you do it this way, then the color will be dark on top, and then this color here, whatever that is, on the bottom. If you do it side to side, then the dominant or the foreground color will be to the left, and this other color, the background color, will be to the right. So let's do it from top to bottom. Hold your left mouse button down while you're dragging down, and you see the darker color to the left is on top, and the other color, the background color, is on the bottom. Or you can do it from left to right or right to left, totally up to you. You can even do it from the middle to get different effects. You can even go at an angle, again, to get a different effect. And then to save your little masterpiece, you don't want to use all of this area here. Like I had said earlier, you want to crop just what you want. So to do that, come on up here to the crop tool. That's this little X-Acto knife looking thing. Select that, and then put it right where you want to select your image that you want to keep, and then let go. Hit your enter key, and there you go. Come on up here to File, go to Export, and then navigate to the location on your computer where you want to save your image to. Now before you click on Export, you really should give it a name, something other than Untitled. And you can also decide if you want it to be a .png or .jpg. And the only time I would select .png for myself anyway is if I'm trying to maintain some kind of a transparent background, which in this case I'm not. So I'm going to go with JPG, and the name, click on Export. And this pops up. You can adjust the quality from the default 90 to whatever. You've got your advanced options here if you find the need to make any adjustments here, and for me that's all fine, just the default. Click on export, open that directory up, and here is our image. And that is how easy it is to add a gradient color to your text using GIMP. Thanks for watching and have a great day.